And now, your East Texas Storm Team forecast.
Checking in now on that forecast with meteorologist Andrew Salmon. I can tell you certainly glad that we're not seeing what's happening out in California right now, though we could do with the moisture.
Yeah, we are going to get our next rain chance Wednesday night into early Thursday, but until then it is going to be feeling like spring out there. Here is a look at latest clouds and radar across the area. We have a lot of clouds still into deep East Texas, but it's starting to break away in portions of Trinity County and also portions of Shelby County as well. And then these clouds are slowly decreasing from the northwest to the southeast, and will continue to do so as we head throughout the remainder of the morning and as we head into the afternoon. Where the clouds have left, it's already warming into the middle 60s. We've got 64 in Tyler, 67 right now in Sulphur Springs, 63 in Palestine. It's a little bit cooler down in deep East Texas where the clouds have not left just yet, but it's still managed to make it into the 60s in Nacogdoches and Lufkin. That is all good for us, though, to be warmer than this time yesterday by about 5 to 10 degrees in some cases. In fact, we're 13 degrees warmer than this time yesterday over into Mount Pleasant. So it's warmer today. It will be even warmer tomorrow. But first, let's get in with the high temperatures for today. We are going to see them climb to the middle and upper 70s out there with winds out of the southwest at 15 miles per hour. Again, when you have a southwest wind, that's when things can really warm up across the area because the wind is coming out from the more desert regions of West Texas and in Mexico, and that brings in some of the warmest air to our area. But there's enough of a southerly component with the wind to also bring in an increase in the humidity, which will eventually lead to an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. We're under a level 1 out of 5 risk from the Storm Prediction Center, which means that an isolated severe storm is possible, but widespread severe weather is not expected. But with an overnight threat, it's really important to keep in mind that not only do you need to have multiple ways of receiving weather alerts, they also have to wake you up in the middle of the night in case a tornado warning is issued. Now, in terms of the specific threats for Wednesday night, it's 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. That is the main concern here, but I still only have it at a low to medium risk level. Tornadoes, large hail, flash flooding, although possible, the threat level is low for those types of scenarios. Here's a look at what Futurecast has going forward into Wednesday. Wednesday we'll see partly to mostly cloudy skies out there. Again, the daytime is dry. It's not until after about 8-9 o'clock when rain will increase across the area as the cold front helps provide the lift for these storms to get going. They will likely form into a line of showers and thunderstorms. Perhaps a broken line of showers and thunderstorms as it makes its way through East Texas during the overnight hours. By 3 a.m., the line's moving through mainly deep East Texas. And then after about 5-6 o'clock in the morning, the cold front's already out of here. So by the time you're heading to work or school Thursday morning, the severe weather threat will already be over, and it's going to be a whole lot cooler out there as high pressure settles in and winds turn more to the northwesterly direction. But for today, it is going to be warm. We'll see those high temperatures in the middle 70s to upper 70s this afternoon, with winds out of the southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour, and winds could gust up to 20 miles per hour at times. That will continue to be the case into tonight as well. Clouds will increase once again across the area, and it is going to stay very warm tonight, dropping down to the lower 60s. Keep in mind that we are going to start off Wednesday morning already warmer than the average high temperature for this time of year, and we could be pushing record highs heading into the day on Wednesday. The record high for Tyler and Lufkin is 80. We could make it there. That would at least tie the record. The record in Longview is 85, so doubtful that we'll make that one. But we will be much cooler heading into the day on Thursday and Friday. Could even see some freezes by Saturday morning, and then we gradually warm up through next week. For deep East Texas, it is more of the same. A cold front moves in Wednesday night, which will bring a chance for some showers and storms, and then we are cooler for Thursday and Friday with that freeze possible Saturday morning. We warm up into next week with showers becoming possible again Sunday night into the day on Monday. And for your latest weather forecast, you can head on over to our website. That is KETK.com.